Catherine here. In today's video, I am going to go over the Parkland Formula for fluid resuscitation. This is part 2 of a 4-week series I am doing on burns. In today's video, we are talking about adults only. So let's get started. Okay, so why fluid resuscitation? After you are burned seriously, your body has lost a lot of water, sodium, and proteins. When given this fluid, this allows your body to try to maintain that homeostasis and deliver proper oxygenation to those tissues that have been burned. After a serious burn, your body goes into rapid fluid loss. And this is because the heat damage that occurred increases the permeability of the capillaries, thus allowing plasma to leak out of the blood circulation. You also will notice this fluid loss in these patients because of the blisters that are popping and the exudate coming off of their skin. Before we get into the actual calculation, let's talk about the aim of this fluid resuscitation. The first aim of fluid resuscitation is preventing shock in your patient. But it's tricky because you don't want to give this patient too much fluid to then overload them. That's why this calculation is so important to understand and learn. The second aim is to maintain circulatory volume. So your heart can pump well, the kidneys are functioning, everything inside is able to keep functioning. And lastly is maintaining tissue perfusion to the affected sites. All right, next, before we get to the calculation, it's important to know who should get this. Who should get this fluid resuscitation? How bad do the burns actually have to be? So you do need to know that if this adult patient, remember we're talking only adults, has 15% more of their body surface area covered in burns, they need this formula. If you don't know how to calculate that, make sure you check this video that I did for part 1 of my burn series, because this is the whole backbone to knowing how to even do the Parkland formula. Okay, so finally, I will give you a scenario and I will work through the formula with you guys. Okay, so here's our Parkland formula. It is 4 milliliters times the total body surface area burned in percentage times weight in kilograms. Remember, the total body surface area percentage burned must be higher than 15% to use the Parkland formula. Also, be sure to convert your calculations to kilograms for your weight if you are using pounds. So let's say we have a patient who has a total body surface area percentage burn of 25% times a weight in kilograms, let's say a 19-year-old who weighs 70 kilograms. That'd be 70 kilograms. So next, you simply just multiply all of those together. Remember, when doing the Parkland formula, you do not need to convert 25% to a decimal. You're simply just using the 25. You're not using 0.25 in this calculation. So all of this adds out to be 7,000. 7,000 milliliters is what this patient needs in order to have that fluid resuscitation. Now, with that being said, for the Parkland formula, you give a certain amount of fluid in the first 8 hours and a certain amount of fluid in the next 16 hours, a total of 24 hours. So you are going to give your patient 50% in 8 hours. So 50% of 7,000 would be 3,500 milliliters, normally of lactated ringers, and then another 3,500 milliliters of, let's say, lactated ringers again in the next 16 hours. And that is simply it. That is your Parkland formula for fluid resuscitation. If you have any questions, please comment below, or you can even email me at nursecatherine@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe so I can continue making videos like this for you guys. Also, hit that like button and that thumbs up button. And also, don't forget to share with your nursing school friends. Stay tuned for part 3 of this burn series coming next Tuesday. Have a wonderful wonderful day, guys, and just enjoy this awesome weather that we've been given.